The city of Middletown is trying to close its budget gap. One way is to lay off 26 firefighters and police officers. The move would save the city about $1 million. Local 12's Brad Underwood is in the newsroom now with the impact those cuts may have. Brad?
Well, Rob, to hear the firefighters union tell it, the department is below standards when it comes to how many firefighters are on duty at any one time and how long it takes for them to respond. Now, if these cuts happen next year, the union claims Middletown residents will be put in an even deeper hole when it comes to public safety.
The firefighters union says police and fire staffing levels are the lowest they've been in more than 5 years. And city manager Judy Gilleland is proposing 15 firefighters and 11 police officers be laid off next year.
And these cuts could come January 1st, or they could come later in the year, depending on how their budget meetings go.
Klugg says he understands the city must try to be fiscally responsible, but putting the safety of residents at risk is not the way to do it.
People, whether it be the residents, business owners, or visitors to Middletown, they're going to be waiting longer when they dial 911.
Middletown Mayor Mulligan says the city is simply losing money and can't afford these services. A statement he's released says in part, quote, "We have faced fiscal challenges over the last decade and previous councils made reductions where they could, but we have now reached a point where significant cuts are unavoidable. Unfortunately, although the city's reserve balances have fallen to 15%, we have not achieved increases in income tax collections," end quote. The 2014 deficit is $1.4 million. These cuts would save $1.1 million.
We're not going to give up on this fight. We're going to continue to fight for public safety within the city of Middletown.
The next budget meeting is Wednesday.
Now, Klugg says before 2008, there were 22 on-duty firefighters per day. If these proposed cuts are made, it would drop the department down to 13 per day. In the newsroom, Brad Underwood, Local 12 News.
Brad, thanks very much. A total of 10 first responders in Middletown are paid through a FEMA grant. That funding ends in 2014.